Welcome to Open-Hearted Meditation. In today's video, we will explore how meditation can help us understand and overcome the three poisons in Buddhist teachings: greed, hatred, and delusion, known in Pali as lobha, dosa, and moha. These three poisons are seen as the root causes of suffering, but through meditation, we can begin to recognize them within ourselves and cultivate freedom from their influence. Let's first briefly explore what greed, hatred, and delusion are. Greed, lobha, the desire for material possessions, wealth, pleasure, or success. It is the endless craving for more. Hatred, dosa, the aversion, anger, or ill will we feel toward others and circumstances that don't align with our desires. Delusion, the ignorance or misunderstanding of the true nature of reality, often causing us to cling to the false idea of a permanent, separate self. These three poisons create a cycle of suffering. When we feel greed, we are trapped in the constant desire for what we don't have. When hatred arises, we push away the things or people we dislike. Delusion blinds us to the fact that these are all temporary and conditioned responses. Meditation offers a powerful tool to observe these patterns within our minds. Through mindfulness and concentration, we can begin to recognize the presence of greed, hatred, and delusion as they arise. When meditating, focus on your breath. As thoughts, emotions, or cravings come up, observe them without judgment. Notice if there is a sense of wanting or pushing away. This is the root of greed or hatred. Simply acknowledge it with mindfulness. Ah, here is greed, or I feel anger arising. By labeling the experience, you create a mental space that allows you to respond rather than react. This awareness begins to loosen the grip these poisons have on your mind. In meditation, greed often shows up as restlessness or attachment to pleasant sensations. The mind craves comfort and clings to positive experiences. To deal with greed, practice non-attachment. Recognize the impermanence of all sensations, whether pleasant or unpleasant. Everything passes. When greed arises, focus on the breath and bring your attention back to the present moment. Remind yourself that true peace comes not from satisfying desires, but from letting go of them. Hatred manifests as irritation, anger, or aversion toward discomfort. It can be directed at others or even ourselves. In meditation, practice loving kindness, metta. Whenever you feel aversion or anger, gently send thoughts of kindness and compassion toward yourself and others. By cultivating loving kindness, you counteract the poison of hatred. Repeat phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be at peace," or extend these wishes to others. May all beings be free from suffering. Delusion is harder to see, as it involves ignorance about the nature of existence. The antidote to delusion is wisdom. In meditation, this comes from observing reality as it is. Pay attention to the changing nature of thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Recognize that all things are impermanent and there is no permanent self. When delusion dissolves, you see life more clearly, without the filters of ego and attachment. By practicing meditation, we can bring awareness to the presence of greed, hatred, and delusion in our lives. Over time, this awareness leads to freedom from their grip, allowing us to cultivate inner peace, compassion, and wisdom. Thank you for watching Open-Hearted Meditation. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more insights on meditation and Buddhist philosophy.